Welcome to qnawire.
Let's use the table to find f of g of 1. So first we're going to find g of 1. So we use the g row and the 1 column, and we find that g of 1 is 6. So let's replace g of 1 with 6, and now we're looking for f of 6. So let's use the 6 column and the f row, and f of 6 is 5. So the answer is 5. Now let's find g of f of 1. So first let's find f of 1. So we use the 1 column and the f row, and we get f of 1 is 3. So now we're looking for g of 3. So we use the 3 column and the g row, and g of 3 is 2. So our answer is 2. Now for part C, let's find f of 1. So we start by finding f of 1. So we use the 1 row, or the 1 column and the f row, and f of 1 is 3. So we substitute that in, and now we're finding f of 3. So to find f of 3, we use the f row and the 3 column, and we get f of 3 is 4. So the answer is 4. Now let's find g of 1. So starting with the inside, g of 1, we use the 1 column and the g row, and we get 6. G of 1 is 6. So we substitute that in, and now we're finding g of 6. So we use the 6 column and the g row, and g of 6 is 3. So our answer is 3. Next, for part E, let's find g of f of 3, and another way to write that would be g of f of 3, just with parentheses like that. So let's start by finding f of 3. So we use the 3 column and the f row, f of 3 is 4. So we substitute that in, and now we're finding g of 4. So we use the 4 column and the g row, g of 4 is 1. So our answer is 1. Now let's do part F, and we could rewrite this as f of g of 6 with parentheses like so. So we'll start on the inside and find g of 6. So we use the 6 column and the g row, g of 6 is 3. So we'll substitute that in, and we have f of 3. So now we're going to use the 3 column and the f row, f of 3 is 4. So our answer is 4.